Counting down then to the market open. Sharan, the top call for the day, any stock that comes to your mind, and across market caps, large cap, small or mid? Okay, we'll get to Sharan in just a bit, but just counting down to the market open then, and it seems like we're headed in for yet another quiet day. Let's see whether we pick up anything from there. As the days go by, the range for the markets have only gotten narrower and narrower, quite, interestingly. Since there were no US markets overnight, so there's no handover really. US equity markets, remember, were quiet. But I can see that there are decent moves, at least when it comes to the, China-dominated plays, be it Hong Kong or Shanghai. They're actually holding up in trade. That's not quite the case with Nikkei, but it's just about mildly soft. So it's ranged pretty much across the globe, not just for our markets. So headed in once again as we count down to the market open this Friday. And once again, it seems like it's going to be one of those quiet starts for the Nifty at least. But again, one really needs to see what happens within the broader end of the market, because that's where you saw signs of acute pain yesterday. Mildly in the green, and some dots of green for an HDFC Bank. SBI has held out about almost 0.5% there. I can see Tata Steel, Eternal holding higher by about 0.5%. HDFC Bank quiet with a positive bias. Bharat Electronics has jumped up about almost 0.5%. Jio Financials is up by about almost 0.5%. Tata Motors makes a move of about 0.5% up in the green right now, and these are names which are holding out. In fact, not just SBI, I also want to check in on ICICI Bank, some of those infra plays, what's happening with the realty names as well, because post those RBI norms, maybe you see some meaningful move coming in those pockets as well. And then, of course, Hindalco too, wherein the anti-dumping duty on aluminum foil imports from China has been announced. So maybe you see a positive move there. Hindalco holding higher by about 0.5%. But I think realty, that's where you could perhaps see meaningful move. I just saw a flash in Shobha Developers. That seems to be holding out well. What about the rest of the pack? Your likes of DLF, Oberoi, those stocks will just come up for you on your screens. There you go. Oberoi Realty holding up 1% higher, DLF at 845. So that's, I guess, your big sectoral mover. Even the smaller plays are holding up quite well. Look at a Godrej Property. Macrotech is holding up 1% right now. Anant Raj was also in the green. So that's where you're seeing the meaningful moves come in. Realty clearly is your B sector for the day. Some other stocks, and I also want to actually check in on the likes of REC PFC after those project finance norms which have come in from the RBI, or for that matter even a Nestle, wherein the board is going to be meeting to consider a bonus issue on June 26th. That's the other stock which is going to be in focus. And then, because of all the turmoil that's going on with Sun TV, maybe some negative news, sentiment move coming in for that stock. Or the Natco Pharma, wherein the US FDA has issued 7 observations in Form 483, 3% lower for Sun TV Network. Natco Pharma also down almost 0.6%. But Kunal, what's it looking